Welcome everyone. This is not the Magic Kingdom if you're wondering. It's golf ball land. Whatever, you can't see it anymore, whatever. Yeah, everybody's apparently here for some reason. I'm not sure why, so I figured I'd be here for 20 minutes at the, Magic, whatever that is. And it didn't seem to, it's not worth it. At least here, I can get in and get out. That was the idea behind it. Staying an hour just to mosey around for 20 minutes isn't worth standing in an hour line. So anyway, all right, we're gonna connect. No sun out, just clouds. No worries, no sunburn at least. All right, guys, just gonna sunscreen my eyes, but anyway. All right, here we go. Blessings. Enjoy the ride. Greetings. I am Jeffrey from the Orion Council. I am a Nordic. There are many different beings within the Orion Council. There is your normal 12, but there are so many others that come and go. They come when they are needed. So the Orion Council is quite large, at least around 300,000 different beings of different species. The reason I come here, this is kind of appropriate for me to be here, as I have had incarnations on this planet. And this is why I use this human name. As many of us in the Orion Council have had incarnations on their world, mostly one. There's only so much one can handle at this low vibrational state. And there are other worlds that have much, they're curious of other realities. And this is one of them, one of their curiosities. But this one does not fulfill one's full needs because of the vibrations here. As my time on their planet, I was one of the arts, but not a successful one. As you know, many are not as successful in that area, but it did bring much joy. Our message at this moment is to realize much of what's been built in your society, stores, buildings, were not always intended to be there, as your earth was going to be seen as more of a biological world, meaning places that have more biological energies to live within, if that makes sense to you. Just like many of our ships, they are living, and that was intended at one time to be in a place similar to that. Yes, a smart home without all the concrete, where you can telepathically connect to where you live, telepathically connect to everything. Your neighbors are your neighbors, but you're having a conversation with your neighbors in your own home without the telephone. That was intended for your world. at one time. Hold on. So you realize much of what you are seeing, even this place, was not intended in the beginning, not at all. More organic, tree-like, yes, but more similar to your species, as for very real was intended. But your Earth frightened from that, as it frightens from many things. As you can be connected to everything, your society decided not to. And nature speaks out, and they are mostly ignored. I believe you saw some trees cut down as Ivan was approaching this place. Realize how much that leaves a gap. The feeling of disconnect, a false progress, a progress that is not technically a progress at all. But you are still learning. If you need to move your tree, you do not have to kill it. You can take it to another place without causing harm to it. But you have not learned that. The birthing situation on your world is quite difficult, but that is also, many things are difficult because the beings here, Anunnaki, for the most part, yes, want to make it as hard as it can for beings to enter this world because they wish it for their own pleasure. So they make everything hard, except for their Illuminati. They make it easy for them, but even they cross the line sometimes. And realize your galactic friends that you have on this planet, those that you are connected to. That is not fully understood. You are already brothers, sisters in the galactic communities. It is not fully known. Many of you have been commanders of ships and cities of great positivity, of great vibrations. And you come into this vibration feeling that you can still stay friends. That is not always the case. Because of the lower vibrations, you become something else. And that friendship sometimes dies out because of the different vibrations here, different agendas. You change your timeline. Much happens with that. Realize you're hearing your Egyptian energies. Your world was already mapped out as for an alternative to what you are living right now. A more positive sanctuary. I always use that word, even if it makes no sense. I just like that word. A place of community and non-stop communication, but not overbearing. That the whole world connects constantly. You feel the vibrations. You are all family. And here in this world, your reality that has been removed in your money system, brought in as a divider, also a false happiness has been given value to it. Very Anunnaki. Yes, one of the great tricksters of your planet. But they are losing their vibrations. Those of the dark are losing their understanding. Many of them operate from Mars. Many Anunnaki are not really on this planet. They are operating from Mars, affecting this world greatly. So that way, when they cause financial disrupt or health defects, they're not get affected by it because they can. As the air you breathe has toxins, your food, toxins, and they're not affected by it. many of these Illuminati energies are, yes, Anunnaki. Those are the high up. Your Dracos don't have that superiority. Your Illuminati at the top of your pyramid that's not seen is mostly an Anunnaki bloodline. I believe that makes sense to some of you. Hard to trace, hard to see, hard to understand, out of focus. All of this is Anunnaki. It's seen on your world as rubbish for the majority of your people. And yet they continue on living throughout the manipulations of your Anunnaki. Well, we do see a shift as the Orion Council has increased their energies on your planet. Many more of our ships, our ground crew, has arrived, making peace with you, bringing in new thoughts, new ideas, technologies. Yes, we do work with the grays because much of your technology is gray. We're
actually, warms us up
bringing much of their technologies to more of a positive vibration. There are positive grays here, but in some ways some of them are no match for the dark ones. It's like, how low can you go? And then the one of the light workers of the Zetas do not go that low. Those of the dark Zeta do go very low. Those have your DNA infused in theirs. That has clouded their mind of thinking. Understand, your world's hostile. Your DNA is hostile. So when they add it to their DNA, it brings a hostile idea. Not even they can control it sometimes. Not even they can think clearly in a positive way. So it brings violence. Causes war. A soft, quiet war. I believe you know what I'm speaking of. Some of this is actually done in your news. As for violence, as for some news events are brought up in public and some aren't, a lot of that is gray. A lot of that is actually Zeta, low vibrations using that against you and manipulating those newsmakers greatly. The reptilians do it, but the grays have a way of convincing them that a story is popular. I mean, you're wondering why some stories are popular and some are not. A lot of that's the gray influence. Their influence goes undetected. Unlike the reptilian is easy to be found. Zeta is not so easy. It can be, but it takes a while to peel back the layers. I will leave you now. I must go. I think I've said enough. Blessings. Enjoy your cloudy day. Much love.
Took some time, but we pointed out that tomorrow isn't here and now, babe.
Okay, round 2, and then we're out of here. Greetings. Call me Guy. I'm a merman on your planet, connecting to you from the Pacific Ocean. We are in many places.
You're right.
And that Little Mermaid movie couldn't have been more incorrect. There's many different species on our planet. On your whatever. It's not just a bunch of white people swimming around under the ocean. Let's put it that way. to make that straight. Realize many of your male and female energies on this planet are very of the mer people. Those obsessed with the ocean, those obsessed with going deeper into the oceans, taking great risks. That is your mer people. Your swimmers, your Olympian swimmers, many of them are mer people, not all. Your Phelps is a merman. I believe he already has some idea. He also has a lot of Arcturian energies. Feline, he's going through a restless period of his feline energies he's not aware of. He was part of many galactic wars in his past, and here he's bringing more positive energies to a world of great distraction, let's put it that way. The reason I am connected, one moment, is to let you tell you to follow your heart. Realize that you don't have to be fooled forever here, as even the controllers are not perfect. Yes, they carried out 9/11 and made many mistakes. They're carrying out your society and making many mistakes also. They leave clues to their society. As for your dollar bill, they leave, that was done intentionally. Not all things are done intentionally. They leave holes in their show that they've been making for you for this long. It's for you to realize how false your true reality is. Much of the Syrian energies, I am very much of the Syrian energy, but I am very involved under Earth, as our species has been around for thousands of years. Brought here by the Syrians. Some of us, not all of us. I had to bring enlightenment to your Agarthian waters. There is an Agartha in your oceans that you do not see in your vibration. But it is species of the oceans you would never even imagine. Some do get caught and go into your third density. They drift into third density and then they are caught, and it seems very strange. I believe some of you are aware of some of the animals. Some of them are not exactly very friendly looking, because when they connect to your vibration, that is what they look like in your vibration. But in the higher vibrations, they look totally different. Not as fierce, I believe is a good word for it. But realize the fairy tales of your planet are just knocks on your door to realize what is going on. The message is put in your society is to unlock the true realities. The Atlantean knowledge is coming back. That is one of the other reasons why I'm here. Those that run your corporations, those that bring a low vibration, were intentionally coming here to your planet with a low vibrational knowledge that they were going to bring chaos to your planet, such as bringing in corporations that sell unhealthy food. Not all of them are a positive vibration. A lot of them have a lot of negative energies around. These corporations aren't exactly, as some would say, kosher to animal life, environment. A lot of these are your villains. They came here intentionally to rule your planet. It's up to you to realize that. Those with a positive vibration most likely could not be in that CEO position of causing harm to others and just looking the other way. These are your large beasts on our planet. As for your corporate, McDonald's, Microsoft, to name a few, realize those that become the creation of these corporate monsters is one way of calling it. They come the intention of ruling your planet, diverting it from a more higher energy, keeping it at a lower vibration. It's done all deliberately. Streets, you realize that. It's difficult to see that fully clearly, I believe. Because many have to eat, so they join these businesses to get and be employed. Not realize this is what's causing the low vibrations on your planet. It is difficult to see it that way. Some do. But the fully release of these controls is very difficult. It can be done. But most of the people have to realize what's going on and let it go. That's the control mechanisms here. Some are too lazy to do it. Some can't afford to do it. That's what it takes, a spiritual collective worldwide, to do away with your funds, your money system. That will help greatly. It is difficult to see it from this perspective.
I mean, I can go check on her if you want me to, but she's not gonna like it.
The Gartha of the oceans does sing to you. It does send you a vibration. In times when it is not doing well, many storms do erupt, many hurricanes are created. Not all are man-made. Some of your humans do have technologies to take those Mother Nature creations and to make them worse. Some of them do. Depends on what kind of agenda is going on at this time. And some weather patterns are stopped just because a rich millionaire wants to go visit somewhere. So weather is diverted for sunny skies, such as here. I believe you understand what I'm saying. Much love. See you under the sea. Blessings.
Absent mind came to roam around. Captured you in a foggy cloud, baby. Standing on my toes on the edge, I'm ready to go.